G'day, it's Katie. I'm making a video. Can we just let it be known that I'm a stills guy, not a video guy. I'm also not a chef. I'm just a bored chick who wanted to do this recipe because I love Portuguese tarts, I love custard, and that's as long as the story about this recipe is going to get. I don't believe in those fucking long bullshit stories. So we have to make pastry. We're going to make pastry. You can make pastry because it's fucking easy. So first of all, mad shout outs by the way for this beautiful Pyrex glass container that I got for $1 at Treasure Corner Op Shop in Mount Evelyn. Highly recommend. Use my discount code. So I'm going to do a cup of flour. I've got these really cute little cup thingies, but they're not very practical, so I have to do 4 quarters. Lucky I failed maths, but got fractions okay. Alright. I got clean hands because, you know, it's 2020, year of the clean hand. Alright. Then, 1/4 teaspoon of salt. If you don't have these in your household, you need to get some. You get them from the supermarket. Like, just do it. Alright, in there. Spoon. I like to use the orange spoon. If you didn't grow up with an orange spoon, then I don't know. You didn't grow up in Australia, but that's okay. It's okay. But I got one because my mum had one and I made lots of cakes with it, and it's got like a bit of sentimental value. So, this shit in. It gets a little bit sticky. Sticky. Alright, that came together the best it ever has. It must have known. Ball. That's what you want. Yes. Then, flour. Leave it 10 minutes. Okay, so it's ready. So we're gonna just make him into a bit of a square, and you just stretch him, and it feels real good, by the way. You're gonna love it. Alright. Then rolly. If you don't have one of these works too. Just make sure it's clean and not expensive. This goes against my religion, but that's what it looks like. Alright. Need butter real squeegee. Whoops. I'm cheating. Yay! Okay. Squeegee. We're going to use 1/3 right now. Oops. Okay. 1/3 of it onto 2/3. Lots of fractions. Don't be scared. This isn't working very well. Then the not buttered bit into the middle of the buttered bit, and then that over again. More flour. Everyone just enjoy these little shells, they're so cute. Alright. And then turn him once. Okay. Then we'll get him out into a square again. So the reason I'm doing this recipe is because it's a little tricky, but once you get it once, It's there forever. I've made this so many times. Chuck it in the freezer and then just cook them to go. So you got dessert like on tap. What better? Alright. Alright. Next bit of butter. Whoops. Sorry. Alright. Same again. 2/3. This is not my recipe, PS. But where I got it, the guy was so annoying. Okay, so my video cut off because I'm shooting on a crappy old camera. It still works fine, right? It cut off at 5 minutes, so I missed like the end of the pastry and the start of the syrup. So pretty much we did the same thing again and put him on a plate and then into the fridge. And now this sugar syrup is the easiest thing ever. So we've got 3/4, 3 of these. The rind of a lemon is obviously already in there. Sugar, what's called cinnamon stick, and a 1/4 cup and a tablespoon of water. So it's like this. So we just cook it. So I'm going to show you that on my iPhone video because what else? Right, so the syrup's done. Hope that video worked because my camera's over there. It looks kind of like that. It's still kind of clear. Put it aside because it's hot. Alright, next. This bit's fun and I enjoy it. Okay. 1/3 of a cup of flour. No, this one. So our pastry's just chilling before we do the final layer. And we can put them all together. Woohoo! Salt. Okay, and then we alright, so that's what that looks like. It's pretty fun. You know it's ready when you can see the bottom of the pan with your swirly swirls. Technical terms. Alright, put that aside. Cool, pastry. We're gonna roll him. So you get bubbles, but that's okay. You just kind of make them splurt out the end. They go. So, fun fact about something else that I like to do for fun called Witchcraft. That was born out of an idea of doing a bake camp where we just pretty much drink beer and wine and bake shit and do craft. It was a little too hard to kind of organise, so it morphed into Bitchcraft, and that's what we do today, which is exciting. So, there you go. Alright. Alright. Woo! Ooh. Looks good. Looks good, people. Let's do it. Butter, do the microwave again. Okay. So, we're going to put it all over, except for a little strip at one end. So this is all shit you would have generally at your house if you're like not gluten-free or vegan or whatever. Not there's anything wrong with that. That's cool. Each their own. The butter has to be real squidgy, but not like melty. Or I don't know what happens if you have it melty, but let me know. Okay. Right to all the edges except that one end. I wish I could bring this over and show you. But anyway, so the buttery end, we're going to start rolling him, or her, or it, or I don't know, whatever. And then, a little bit of water. him up. I'm anti-glad wrap, but like I don't judge. I use foil because it's more recyclable. I don't know, save the trees. And put him in the fridge. Okay, now it's time to separate the eggs. So we need the yolks. Another thing that I like about this recipe is there's less margin for error because you don't have to cook the custard and have it split or whatever. So it's super, super easy. It's just a few steps, but I mean it's raining, so, and it's ISO, so what else are we going to do? So this recipe is pretty much the reason why this year hasn't been a waste of time, because I've always wanted to know how to do these, and it's so easy, and I've never burnt them once. They've never not turned out. So I believe in y'all. I really do. Now this stuff's cooled down a little bit. It'll get a bit of a skin on it, but just give it a whisk and it'll go away. Magic! So we're going to get this milk flour situation. Get these guys. Egg yolks mixed in. Whisk. Get them all in there. Easy. You almost got custard, people. Check it out. Alright, here's our sexy syrupy shit from before. So just going to pop that in. This will have to do for now. This is kind of the tricky bit, but once you get the hang of it, it's pretty easy. So you cut off that much-ish, and you put him facing upwards, and then chuck your thumb in the middle, right down to the bottom, and then push the rest around gently, kind of, but forcefully, to fit the form of that muffin pan. So make sure you don't make any holes in the pastry or you'll have issues. So just getting it to sit in like that. If you got any holes, you just kind of squish the rest of the pastry over it. And just keep doing that until you're all done. Alright, this is the home stretch, people. So we got our pastry in like that. This is literally what we have to do. In. I do about up to the edge, but not above any bit that's a bit lower, because you don't want it to fuck shit up. Alright. Woo! These are gonna be so yum! The oven's hot, really hot as far as you get it. This is at 200, but it's gonna go up higher while it cooks. We've got 9 minutes, depending on your oven. Our crazy Wok Palace oven is like 9 minutes every time. Right on. Here we go. Woo! We're ready. Let's do it.
Stand up on these.
Oh my God! do you reckon? How many out of 10?
That's perfect.
Thank you.
They just need a bit of cinnamon. But they're pretty easy. I felt them pretty easy.
Thanks, baby. I love you.